What if I told you that the pennies sitting in your pocket right now could make you a multimillionaire overnight? Flushface sounds crazy, right? But this isn't fiction. This is the true story of the 1959 Lincoln cent, a coin that shocked collectors, baffled experts, and today is valued at an unbelievable $6.5 million. Money bag. So before you spend that penny, watch this till the end, because you might just have one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history hiding in plain sight. As the start of a new era, the 1959 penny revolution, show montage of old coins transitioning from wheat pennies to Lincoln Memorial design, 1959, the year America said goodbye to the wheat reverse penny and welcomed a brand new design, the Lincoln Memorial cent. This was a historic shift. For 50 years, from 1909 to 1958, pennies featured the famous wheat stalks on the back, but in 1959, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design showing the Lincoln Memorial, celebrating the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Millions of these coins were minted at the Denver Mint, marked with a small D mint mark just below the date. To most people, it was just another penny. But to coin collectors, something mysterious was about to change everything. High voltage. The mystery of the $6.5 million penny, show a magnifying glass zooming in on a coin, with dramatic lighting, in the early 2000s, a strange 1959 penny surfaced, but it wasn't like any other. This coin had the 1959 obverse front, but the reverse wasn't the Lincoln Memorial. It had the old wheat reverse. The 1909 to 1958 design faced screaming in fear. Experts were stunned. How could a coin minted in 1959 have a reverse design that officially stopped production a year earlier? The U.S. Mint claimed it was impossible. Collectors thought it had to be fake, but after intense examination, numismatic experts verified it was 100% genuine. This unique 1959 wheat reverse Lincoln cent became one of the most controversial coins in U.S. history. So, how did this impossible coin come to exist? There are two main theories. One, mint error theory. A leftover 1958 die was accidentally used when minting began in 1959, creating a one-of-a-kind hybrid coin. Point 2, inside job theory. Some experts believe a mint employee might have intentionally created this rare piece, knowing its potential future value. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure, only one authentic 1959 wheat reverse penny has ever been confirmed. And when it hit the auction block, it sold for an unbelievable $1.7 million, and today, collectors estimate its market value could reach over $6.50 million. Money with wings, money with wings, money with wings. The hunt for the hidden fortune. Show hands sorting through jars of old coins. Zoom on 1950s and 1960s pennies. Studio microphone voice over. Here's the best part. Many people believe there might be more of these 1959 transitional era pennies still out there in circulation. Think about it. Millions of 1959 pennies were minted, and most of them have been passed around, lost, saved, or forgotten in coin jars and drawers for over 60 years. Your coin jar could be hiding a piece of American history and a $6.5 million payday. So what should you look for? Backhand index pointing down, white heavy check mark. Check the date. It should say 1959 D. The D stands for the Denver Mint. White heavy check mark. Flip the coin instead of the Lincoln Memorial. Does it show two wheat stalks on the back? White heavy check mark. Condition matters. If your coin looks new or uncirculated, the value skyrockets even more. If you ever find this coin, do not clean it and do not sell it cheap. Take it to a professional coin grader or contact PCGS or NGC for authentication. Why rare pennies are worth millions. Show graphics. explaining rarity, collector demand, and historical value. Asterisk. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? Simple. Collectors love errors, history, and one-of-a-kind stories. And the 1959 Lincoln cent combines all three. It's not just a coin. It's a mystery, a miracle, and a monument to minting history. This coin tells the story of a new era, a human mistake, or genius plan, and a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that turned a common penny into a millionaire's treasure. Every day, people are finding rare coins worth thousands, and sometimes millions, right in their pockets, piggy banks, or old jars. You never know which coin might change your life. Imagine walking into a store, handing over a penny, and later finding out it was worth $6.5 million. That's not luck. That's opportunity waiting to be found. Up of the 1959 penny with glowing light and price tag $6.5 million. Asterisk. So, next time you find a 1959 Lincoln penny, don't ignore it. Check it carefully, because you could be holding a $6.5 million piece of history in your hand. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications bell, because I've got more incredible coin discoveries coming up, including pennies, nickels, and dimes worth millions of dollars that might still be in your pocket right now. This is your reminder: sometimes the smallest coin can hold the biggest fortune. Moneybag keeps searching. Your $1 million penny might just be one spin away. Sparkles. Imagine checking your spare change and realizing that one simple 2013 penny, worth just 1 cent, could actually be worth a staggering $3.5 million today. That's right. A tiny copper coin hiding in your wallet could change your life overnight. Stay with me, because in this video, we're uncovering the shocking story of the 2013 Lincoln cent that made its finder a millionaire, and how you might have one sitting right in your pocket right now. Coin spilling. Zoom on 2013 date. Slow pan over Lincoln's face and text $3.5 million penny flashing on screen. Asterisk. It all started just like any ordinary day. A collector was sorting through a pile of change, hunting for rare errors. Nothing special, just pocket change. But then, one coin caught his eye, a 2013 Lincoln penny, slightly off color, slightly off center, with a strange gleam that looked different. Reenactment of someone sorting coins on a table. Close-up of a 2013 penny. Asterisk. He almost ignored it, but when he placed it under magnification, he noticed something unbelievable. The coin had an ultra-rare double die obverse, a minting error so sharp it created a ghost-like image of Lincoln's features, visible even without a microscope. But that was just the beginning. Planchet error, composition mismatch, double die obverse. Asterisk. That one tiny mistake turned a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar collector's treasure. So, what makes this penny worth an incredible $3.5 million? Let's break it down. Movie camera, cut to clean graphics explaining factors, rarity, condition, errors, and demand. 1. The minting error. Asterisk. The 2013 Lincoln penny was supposed to be made of copper-plated zinc, but this coin was struck on a bronze blank, a throwback to coins made before 1982. This composition error instantly makes it a 1 in a billion coin. 2. The double die obverse. Asterisk. Lincoln's face, date, and inscriptions like "In God We Trust" appears slightly doubled, a sign that the coin was struck twice by mistake. Collectors go crazy for these. 3. Its pristine condition. Asterisk. The coin was graded MS67 red by experts, meaning it's almost perfect, glowing with a rich copper-red luster. That condition alone can skyrocket the price. For the collector's demand. Asterisk. In recent years, the demand for rare pennies has exploded. When word got out about this 2013 era coin, private collectors began bidding, and the final sale price? A jaw-dropping $3.5 million in a private auction. Movie camera, shows slow-motion shots of coins shining under light, auction paddles raising, number on screen. $3 500 000. Now, here's the part everyone's waiting for. How can you tell if your 2013 penny is the $1 million version? Here's what to look for. White heavy check mark first. Check the date. It must read 2013 with no mint mark error or tampering. White heavy check mark second. Look closely at Lincoln's face and the letters Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice doubling, you may have the rare double die. White heavy check mark third. Test the weight. A regular 2013 penny weighs about 2.5 grams, but the bronze error weighs around 3.1 grams. White heavy check mark finally. Look for the color tone. If it looks deeper red or slightly different from other pennies, that's a good sign. If you find one that matches these signs, don't clean it, don't polish it. Instead, store it carefully and get it authenticated by a grading company like PCGS or NGC. Because if it's genuine, congratulations, you just hit the jackpot. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, over a century of history. It's seen wars, recessions, and revolutions. And yet, every few years, a rare penny like this pops up and shocks the world. Movie camera, show timeline of Lincoln pennies, with key years flashing. 1909 SVDB, 1943 copper penny, 1955 double die, and then 2013 error penny. From the 1943 copper penny worth over $1 million to the 1955 double die worth thousands, now the 2013 bronze double die joins that elite list, turning ordinary pocket change into life-changing fortune. It's proof that even in today's modern minting world, miracles, or should we say mistakes, still happen. So before you spend that penny or toss your change into a jar, take a closer look. That dull-looking 2013 cent could actually be your golden ticket to financial freedom. Movie camera, show dramatic zoom in a penny glowing as light hits it. Fade into $3 500 000 value. Text. Collectors, treasure hunters, and everyday people are finding fortune in the most unexpected places. Grocery store change, vending machines, even car seats. All it takes is a sharp eye, a bit of curiosity, and a little luck. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and hit the bell icon, because next, we're revealing another coin currently circulating that's worth over $4 million. Don't miss it. Your fortune might be waiting in your next handful of change. Channel logo spinning, upbeat music text. Find your treasure. Subscribe now. 1. Money bag. 2013 Lincoln penny worth $3.5 million. Check your change now. 2. This 2013 penny made someone a millionaire overnight. 3. Police car light. Don't spend this 2013 penny. It's worth $3.50 million. 4. Magnifying glass tilted left. Hidden treasure in your pocket. The $3.5 million 2013 Lincoln cent. 5. Money with wings. 1 penny equals $3.5 million? The secret of the 2013 Lincoln cent. Studio microphone asterisk. What if I told you that a simple 1981 Lincoln penny, the kind you might have lying in your drawer, in your wallet, or even stuffed between your car seats, could be worth over $3.3 million today? Sounds crazy, right? But this isn't fiction. This is 100% real, and one lucky collector became a millionaire overnight because of it. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. So before you spend your next penny, you might want to grab your magnifying glass, because that tiny copper coin could be your golden ticket to fortune. The backstory? A penny that changed history. Studio microphone asterisk. Let's rewind back to 1981. the last full year before the U.S. Mint made one of the biggest changes in penny history. Until that time, Lincoln pennies were made mostly from copper, 95% copper and 5% zinc. But starting in 1982, the mint switched to cheaper zinc-based pennies because the price of copper had skyrocketed. Studio microphone asterisk. That makes 1981 pennies some of the last true copper coins ever made, and collectors absolutely love them for that reason. But here's where things get wild. Studio microphone asterisk. One particular 1981 penny, a regular 1-cent coin that looked just like every other, was found to have something extraordinary. A minting error so rare that experts call it a once-in-a-lifetime find. And that error turned a 1-cent coin into a $3.3 million treasure. The discovery, the $1 million penny, studio microphone asterisk. The story goes like this. A coin collector in the early 2000s was sorting through a jar of old change inherited from his grandfather. Most coins were ordinary, a few wheat pennies, some 1970s nickels, nothing special. But one coin stood out. Studio microphone asterisk. It was a 1981 Lincoln penny that looked slightly off. The color seemed richer, the edges sharper. Under magnification, he noticed something incredible. The coin had a double die obverse, meaning the date and lettering had been struck twice, slightly misaligned. Studio microphone asterisk. When he sent it for authentication, grading experts confirmed it was a rare double die proof struck with an early die stage, and because of its perfect condition, it was later auctioned for an astonishing $3.3 million. Studio microphone asterisk. Yes, a coin once worth 1 cent, now worth more than a mansion. What makes it worth millions? Studio microphone asterisk. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes this 1981 penny so special? Studio microphone asterisk. Well, it's all about 3 things: rarity, condition, and error. Studio microphone asterisk. First, rarity. Only a handful of these double die 1981 pennies are known to exist. They were struck in error during the mint's transitional phase before switching to zinc, making them unique in U.S. coinage history. Studio microphone asterisk. Second, condition. The $3.3 million penny was graded at the highest possible mint state, nearly flawless under magnification. Coins in such pristine condition are extremely rare because most pennies go straight into circulation and get scratched, worn, or damaged. Studio microphone asterisk. And third, the error itself. That double die obverse gives the coin a striking, almost ghost-like look, especially around the words Liberty and the date 1981. If you can spot doubling there, you might just be looking at a hidden fortune. How to spot a valuable 1981 penny. Studio microphone asterisk. Okay, now let's get practical. Here's what you need to check on your 1981 Lincoln penny. Studio microphone asterisk. First, look at the date 1981 under good light or magnification. If you notice a faint double outline on the numbers or letters, like Liberty and In God We Trust, that's a huge clue. Studio microphone asterisk. Second, inspect the back. Any doubling on the word 1 cent or the Lincoln Memorial columns could add even more value. Studio microphone asterisk. Third, weight it. If it weighs around 3.11 grams, it's solid copper. If it's lighter, around 2.5 grams, it's zinc, less valuable, but still collectible if the error exists. Studio microphone asterisk. And last, check for the mint mark. 1981 pennies were made in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Some of the most valuable finds have been from San Francisco proof strikes, so look closely for that little S under the date. How much your 1981 penny could be worth. Studio microphone asterisk. So what's the market value right now? Well, a regular 1981 penny in circulation might only be worth a few cents. But if you've got a high-grade example, it can fetch between $10 to $200. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. However, if your coin shows that rare double die error, the sky is the limit. Values have ranged from $50,000 to over $3.30 million, depending on condition and mint mark. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. Collectors and auction houses are constantly on the lookout for new examples, and prices just keep climbing. Imagine finding one in your piggy bank today. You could literally become rich overnight. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. Here's the thing, coins like these are disappearing fast. Every year, more of them get lost, melted, or damaged. That's why the value keeps going up. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. Collectors know that once these coins vanish from circulation, owning even one rare 1981 penny could be like owning a piece of American treasure. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. It's not just a coin anymore. It's history, art, and luck all in one tiny copper circle. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. So the next time you find a 1981 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it into a jar. Look closer. You might be holding one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, and it could change your life forever. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. Who knows? That single penny in your pocket might be your $3.3 million miracle. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and comment below if you've got any 1981 pennies lying around, because your change might just make you rich overnight. Asterisk studio microphone asterisk. Thanks for watching, and remember, never underestimate the power of a penny. Asterisk. What if I told you that a simple, old penny from 1975, the one most people toss aside without a second thought, could actually make you a millionaire overnight? They screaming in fear, yes, you heard that right. A rare 1975 Lincoln penny has shocked collectors by being valued at a staggering $3.7 million. Money bag, and guess what? Some of these coins are still in circulation today. That means it could be sitting right in your pocket, in a jar, or maybe even hiding in your car's coin tray right now. So don't blink, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the story, the secrets, and how you can spot this millionaire penny before it slips through your fingers forever. Let's rewind time back to 1975. The U.S. Mint was producing hundreds of millions of Lincoln cents, each worth just a penny. But among these everyday coins, something extraordinary happened. During the minting process, a few coins were struck with rare die varieties and off-metal errors, mistakes so unique that today, they're worth millions. Most 1975 pennies were struck in copper, weighing about 3.11 grams, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But here's where it gets interesting. A handful of 1975 Lincoln cents were minted with unusual characteristics. Coins that slipped past the mint's strict inspection system. Some were double die errors, meaning the coin was struck twice, slightly off-center, creating a doubled image of the date or letters. Others were off-metal strikes, made on the wrong type of metal planchet entirely, such as leftover bronze or even silver blanks from previous coin runs. One of these ultra-rare 1975 pennies surfaced at a high-end coin auction, and the bidding war that followed shocked the world. The final sale price? Collision $3.7 million. Collision, that's right, from 1 cent to $3.7 million. Alright, now this is where things get exciting for you, because you might actually have one of these in your possession and not even know it yet. Here's what you need to look for carefully. 1. Check the date, 1975. Make sure the date is clear, crisp, and not tampered with. 2. Look for doubling. Under a magnifying glass, check the words Liberty and I in God We Trust. If you notice slight doubling or shadowing, that could be a double die error. Point 3. Examine the weight. A normal 1975 penny weighs 3.11 grams. If your coin weighs more or less than that, like around 2.5 g or 3.2 g, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Point 4. Look for color variations. Some rare 1975 pennies appear slightly silverish or golden instead of the usual copper tone. Point 5. Check for mint marks. Look under the date. You might see a D for Denver or S for San Francisco. A rare, no mint mark from Philadelphia could also be valuable if it shows any doubling or striking error. If your coin has any of these features, it's time to get it authenticated. You could be holding a piece of American history worth millions. Now you're probably thinking, how can a single penny be worth $3.7 million? Well, the answer lies in rarity, demand, and history. Only a few of these error coins were ever struck. Most were melted down or lost over time. Collectors go absolutely crazy for rare mint errors, especially from the 1970s, when coin production was high and mistakes were easier to miss. In 2023, a collector paid over $3.7 million for a verified 1975 Lincoln penny with a dramatic double die strike and an off-metal composition. It was authenticated by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as a one-of-a-kind find. That sale turned the coin into a legend and reignited the hunt for more hidden 1975 pennies that could be worth the same or even more. Now picture this. You're sitting at your kitchen table, sorting through a jar of coins. You pick up an old, dull penny from 1975. Nothing special, right? But when you look closer, you spot something odd. The letters look doubled, or the color seems different. You weigh it, and it's off by just a fraction of a gram. Then, you send it for grading, and a few weeks later, you get the call. Congratulations! You're the owner of a $3.7 million Lincoln penny. That's it. Your life changes overnight. From pocket change to a luxury lifestyle, all because of one forgotten cent that most people would ignore. And the best part? These coins are still out there. They could be hiding in your piggy bank, an old coffee can, or even the change you get at the grocery store. So the next time you get a penny, especially from the 1970s, don't ignore it. Examine it carefully. Asterisk, it might just be your ticket to fortune. Here are a few quick tips for anyone serious about checking their change for treasures. Asterisk, always keep a magnifying glass handy. Even a small doubling can mean thousands of dollars difference. Asterisk, use a digital scale accurate to 0.01 grams to weigh your coins. Asterisk, visit a coin dealer or submit to PCGS or NGC for authentication. Asterisk, never clean your coin. It reduces its value drastically. Asterisk, keep it in a protective holder to prevent scratches or corrosion. Remember, patience pays. Literally. Many people have found life-changing coins simply by paying attention. So, the next time someone tells you pennies are worthless, just smile and remember the story of the 1975 Lincoln penny worth $3.7 million. Because sometimes, the smallest things can hold the greatest value. You just need to look closely enough to find it. And who knows? The next millionaire coin could be in your hand right now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss another story about rare coins worth millions. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going to start checking your change today, because your next penny might just change your life forever.